Alright guys, so today's video will be about adjusting your e-brake on a Honda Accord 2008 to 2012. First thing is first is you gotta lift your car up so that you can have access to the rear wheel and make sure you can move them. Okay. And first thing, I already did this step, but I'm gonna show you guys where to adjust the e-brake lever. So basically what you want to do is, before you even start adjusting the lock nut on the e-brake in the car, you gotta make sure this right here is in contact with the bracket in front of it. It has to be touching. Typically if your e-brakes are loose, the e-brake arm and the bracket are about that far apart. So what you want to do is you want to basically make sure that they're touching each other before you even adjust the e-brake nut cable in the console. So once both sides are touching, put the wheels back on and make sure they're, you can easily rotate them. That means that right now the e-brake is not working. Okay, so see that they're freely. This one drags a little bit. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me take this one out and see if it's completely touching. Give me 1 second. Put some gloves on. Don't want to get dirty. I'm doing this video because I have issues. I was having issues finding video and tutorial online, and guess what? Couldn't find any. So I figured I'd do this video for you guys. And I will be assuming this will work with the TXX, for the Acura 09, maybe the earlier models too, and of course the TL. This will work for those models as well. For a failed e-brake, it will go all the way up to 14 clicks. And your car will still be like a little bit loose. So that's gonna fall. Okay, so basically what I was gonna show you is that this right here, this arm and this bracket has to be touching. So basically, if you loosen your nut inside the console, this should move freely, and you squeeze them together by hand and they're touching right there, these two right there. And that's good. So you put the wheel back on, right? You put the wheel back on and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, noted that these wheels are on. The reason why you gotta put the wheels on is that you can turn them. There's more leverage in turning them. If you don't put the wheels on, you can't really turn it because it's so heavy with the studs. So you put the wheels back on. You don't have to tighten them all the way. You just gotta make sure that you're able to turn them free like this. You know what I'm saying? When you check your car up, make sure you get jack stands. Alright, take my gloves off. There's several videos, well, I'm sorry, maybe one video for the cross tour on YouTube. And I was looking at that, but the guy lost his content that he recorded doing it. And of course, following his instructions, taking these 10mm bolt off of these. There's 4 of them that hold the what is it? The glove? Is it glove compartment or whatever this is? Down. Well, I took them out. I took the 4 bolts out. Couldn't get it out, but I didn't really need it. I thought I did, but I didn't. So basically, what you want to do is, all you have to do is just pry back the cover for the center console. Okay, there's all push pins. So just pry it back, no damage. You pull this tab back, and there you have the cables here. E-brake cables that goes up there. Well, the adjuster is up there. The locking nut adjuster. You can't reach it without the extender. Okay. So what you need is basically maybe a good like 13 inches. I'll say maybe a foot long extender and a deep socket. You gotta have a deep socket, a size 12 deep socket. Okay. So basically you will basically throw this in there, right? And since I got my wheels on, you lift the e-brake, one click, okay? One click is all you need. And you see that bracket right there? It's right there on the edge. That nut right there, that's the nut you're going for, okay? So basically this whole time I was just tightening it up. Sockets right there too. So I was tightening it up. But notice how it slips. Hold on, let me get a better angle. Can you see that? Nope, can't see it. It's a little dark in here. Hold on guys. Alright, that's a little better. Alright. Yeah, tight space. Alright, now notice how the bolt slips. Wait, let me go back a little bit. Just tighten. Watch, wait for it. Wait. Just loosen it up. You see that? See how it slips like that? Well, that's perfectly fine. Okay, at first I thought it was broken, but it's not. That's just how it is for some reason. So just keep tightening it. One or two. I'll give it one more. Okay. And I'm gonna go back there to the back wheels and push the wheels and see if it drags. Okay. Before it's free. If it drags just a little bit. Nope, it's still too loose. Okay, it drags a little bit. See, it's not free spinning no more. Okay, let's go over here and check this wheel. This one, yeah, this one's good. I'll probably do one or two more clicks. One or two more turns. Okay. One and two. There you go. One more. There you go. Alright. That was probably like 3 more turns. Let me see if it drags in the back. Oh, God dang. Ow. Whew. Hurts. Now it's completely stiff. See that? Alright, I gotta undo that. Couldn't even turn it. Alright, so you gotta play with it because okay, oh, you can't even see that, can you? Change the lighting. That's pretty good. So, got mine in reverse. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Alright, let's go see. Every time it slips, that's 1 count. Let's see if it drags. Okay, that's good. That's good. I would say go probably 2 more. Because you want it to slightly drag, because I'm only on my first click only. So 1, 2. Alright, that's 2. See if it helps. You want it to drag slightly only, okay? And that right there is good. Okay, so once it drags slightly, try pulling your e-brake up. So you hear that tension. Drop it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 7 clicks. My wheel should be locked. It shouldn't move, shouldn't slip. That's locked, okay? Hold on, I can get better leverage here. That's locked. Alright, so that's how you adjust the e-brake, okay? You gotta play with it a little bit, and every time you messed up, you have to go back and close the arm and the bracket, okay? So if for instance, if you turn too much, take the wheels off, make sure they're closed, okay? And then tighten them back up, alright? That's how you do it. What I did earlier was a minor. I had to go forward. If you over tighten it, is what I'm saying. If you over tighten it too much, take the wheels back off and and close that gap. You don't want the bracket and the arm to come in contact like this, okay? But of course, if you go just a little bit over, it's okay to go backwards. Doesn't matter, as long as your e-brake locks, you're fine. Take it for a test drive. So don't put anything back in yet. Just shop your car, take it for a test drive, and see if everything is good, and then put your stuff back in. Because if I have to show you this piece, but this piece right here, part of the center console, is also push pins. So if you have the LX model, I have the basic model, so I don't have the heated seats. So basically up front, I only have the 12 volt. Disconnect that and pry everything up, okay? So you start from back here, you pry it up. Make sure your shifter is in neutral. Basically, when you pry it up to where it's stuck right here, put your keys in, step on the brakes, put it in neutral, but do not let go of the brakes, okay? And I'm sorry, put your key in the second position of the ignition. Second position, that will allow your shifter to move back to neutral. Pry everything back up, pry everything up, and then put the shifter in park, and let go of the parking brake and take the key out. Okay, that's one way to do it. All right, or you can basically pry this out and put the key in, and it will also shift to neutral. But I find it easier just to basically put the car in second position in the ignition, step on the brakes, put it in neutral, pry it up, and then put it back into park. Okay, that's simple. Once that's out, of course, don't bother trying to take the 4 bolts out and 2 more screws are here. Don't bother doing that. I couldn't take it out. I don't want you to basically, when I try to pry the 2 side panel out, I kind of bend one of the plastics over here, kind of warped a little bit. But of course the seat covers it. Doesn't really matter to me. But from the looks of things, there's like 2 more screws up here, all the way in there, that holds the console together. So it's a hassle basically. So I'll have to screw those back in, and just recommend just taking the back cover and the center console piece out, and get a long extender bar to do it. Okay, so but that's it, guys. Pretty simple. All right, make sure that once you're done adjusting it, lift it up until 7 clicks, and it should be tension to it. Okay, it shouldn't go all the way back up like before. 7 clicks and your wheel should be locked back there. Okay, it shouldn't go all the way to 14 clicks for your wheel to be locked. That's not good. Okay, so that's it. All right, if any questions, just leave comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks, guys.